Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone this evening? Woo. We have light. Want to give everyone a couple moments to find their seats. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I am delighted to welcome you to the 44th anniversary of the Lupus Foundation of Northern California's founding and its 7th annual Purple Ribbon Awards. I'm Sierra Johnson. I'll be your MC this evening, and I am so excited to be here. This is your first time at these awards, you're definitely in for a treat. If you're a returning supporter, I really want to thank you for your continued success. So starting off, let's just break down those numbers. 1.5 million Americans live with lupus. 90% are women and people of color. They're disproportionately impacted by this disease. And given the amazing diversity of Northern California, the board, staff, all of the volunteers of the Lupus Foundation of Northern California work every day to support lupus patients and their loved ones. Historically, the lupus community came together each year to celebrate those key supporters, celebrate and honor those who have made outstanding contributions to this very close-knit lupus community, and continue funding the important work of the Lupus Foundation. But in March of 2020, as we all know, they had to cancel their gala only days before it was set to take place. So during the pandemic, the foundation staff started supporting lupus patients from their homes. The foundation realized lupus patients needed current and correct information about COVID-19, so it worked with Dr. Sean Parsa to host live question and answer sessions where patients could ask questions about COVID and really any other questions they may have had. These videos are available on the LFNC website as well as on their YouTube page. Many of those support groups were trained on how to host their groups virtually. We all had to do it, and this organization did it really well. These last 2 years were difficult for everyone, but lupus patients were especially affected by stress and worry. Throughout the pandemic, patients knew that the Lupus Foundation of Northern California was there to support them. One of the things that LFNC learned during the pandemic is how to host virtual and hybrid events. We know many patients and their families. I've had a chance to speak with some of you this evening. You said you didn't feel comfortable in some of those events. So we're grateful that you felt comfortable enough to join us this evening. So our first event, let me see, began in 2020. Wait a minute, lost my page here. So we're going to start with some of those tabletop sponsors. Let's see. Doug and Carla Carlin. Feel free to stand if you want so everyone can see you. Jay Savi Remley. Carol C. Morgan. Kristen Mita. Deidre Baptiste. Dr. Ceylon Lee, and SJ Firefighters Local 230. In addition to these sponsors, many more supporters made it possible, and each one of them is listed there in your program, which also doubles as your auction paddle. And ladies and gentlemen, we really just want to give all of our sponsors, everyone who made this possible, a big round of applause. So I'll leave you in peace to enjoy that wonderful salad, maybe a little bit of wine, and I will be back in just a little bit. How's everyone's food so far? That's what I like to hear. I was so excited to get up here. I really never introduced myself. Again, I'm Sierra Johnson. I'm your MC this evening. And if I say this morning, it's out of habit. I'm the morning reporter at NBC Bay Area. So I'm used to speaking to people at like 5 o'clock in the morning. So disregard any morning or sunrise references. There was also another organization that I needed to thank. Really wanted to thank Kaleidoscope Fighting Lupus for donating all of those masks. If you have your mask, go ahead and wave them. This is a masquerade, of course. Oh, she's wearing her mask to dinner. Very nice. We like to see it. So again, thank you to Kaleidoscope Fighting Lupus. Those masks were made available, and they're, of course, a great partner of this organization. And also, NBC Bay Area and Telemundo, they're this year's media sponsor. NBC Bay Area News, they've supported the Lupus Foundation of Northern California, as well as that Purple Ribbon Award and the Outrun Lupus 5K for several of years. So I know a lot of you are familiar with those events. So I'm glad everyone is enjoying dinner. As we start setting into that main course, we would like to invite Doug Carlin, the chairman of the board of directors, to share a few words.
All right, good evening. Thank you, Sarah, so much. Really appreciate your time coming here and honoring us with your presence tonight. It's such an honor to have you here, and I know time is very valuable, especially in these recent times that we've had. So thank you very much. And thank you all of you for sharing your time with us. We really appreciate it. We appreciate your dedication to the Foundation's mission to fight for all the patients who are living with lupus every day. So thank you very much. We are dedicated to providing a positive impact to those affected by lupus and providing patients, no matter how remote they are living or how isolated they may feel, with as much support as possible. During the last 2 years, they've been difficult for everyone, but even more for lupus patients. Our goal during this pandemic is to provide our services to lupus patients, no matter where they're located. As Sierra mentioned, we moved many of our support groups to virtual meetings. We had actually even launched 2 new programs just before the pandemic, Living Well with Lupus and also Office Hours with Dr. Parsa. Both of these programs were easily moved virtually, actually. They were great programs that could easily adapt to that. So let me tell you a little about those programs. The Living Well with Lupus program, we posted meditations, Zoom yogas, videos on functional medicine, and also dietary changes to help with inflammation, just to name a few of the things that these programs covered. Our office hours with Dr. Parsa were a perfect opportunity to get the most up-to-date information about the coronavirus, and also to help lupus patients with vaccines and to answer any other questions that they might have about all the information that was out there. We hosted 14 of those office hours with Dr. Parsa in less than 2 years. And these videos are also available on our website, and they've been viewed over thousands of times. So our amazing Buddy program is really something we're very proud of. We launched it ourselves several years ago. We have over 282 participants. It lets newly diagnosed lupus patients talk to experienced lupus patients who knows all about this disease and all the struggles. and let them know that they're not alone. In 2021, we also had several virtual health conferences. We had 3 conferences in English and 1 in Spanish. These topics included current lupus treatments, also pregnancy and lupus, lupus in children, and the genetics of lupus. These videos have been watched hundreds of times, and we're very proud of that. We're planning 4 more conferences in 2022 thanks to your generous support, so we really appreciate it. As you can see, we have not let a pandemic slow us down. We are committed to supporting these patients. Our staff, our volunteers, work so hard every day to do the best they can to help all these lupus patients know they're not alone out there. And also, for the first time tonight, we're going to honor actually 4 faces of lupus. We normally cover just 1. We normally offer one person's great story. Tonight, you're going to hear 4 different stories. And because we were not able to honor these amazing lupus warriors in 2020 and 2021, we're going to honor 4 of them tonight. So I'm going to start with our 2000, thank you. We're going to start with our 2020 face of lupus, Julie Viscoso, and I hope I pronounced that correctly. Julie started working at the Lupus Foundation by joining our buddy program several years ago. Woohoo! She's continued working with us by volunteering her time and energy, numerous amazing presentations for lupus patients. She runs our Lupus Living Well with Lupus program. So please join me in welcoming Julie Viscoso. Thank you so much.
Hi, it's so wonderful to be here with all of you. Thank you so much for all that you do for this foundation and for the lupus community. My name is Julie Viscoso. You did great. And yes, I have been really honored to be a part of this foundation to just encourage everyone in any way that I can. I am 38 and I've been living with systemic lupus for over about 25 years now, and I've gone through it all. I've experienced the hair loss, I've experienced the face rashes, the chronic fatigue, and all of the challenges that come with this disease. And through my challenges and just my experience, I've had so much stripped away from me and have really come to a place of finding myself through it. I have found that lupus has been a really incredible teacher. I have learned personally through my experience of choosing love over fear so often, because having lupus gives you that opportunity every 5 minutes, because you can deal with so many different symptoms. But I do really feel like because we get that opportunity to choose love over fear, I have chosen not to identify with this disease, but rather to see it as a part of my journey. And so through that, I'm really grateful for all that I've learned. It's helped me to find how strong I am and how courageous I am. And it's encouraged me to use my life to support other people in their journey, because there's a lot of stuff that we can really feel victims to, and in reality, we are all really strong. So, and it's not just for people with lupus, it's for all of us. So anybody that's going through anything, not lupus, but anything challenging, anything that is challenging for your health, I just want to remind you that you are really strong and able, and you're deserving of miracles and of healing. And it's really incredible to see all of you wonderful people supporting others that are experiencing just these challenges, I guess. And I'm thrilled to be here, and I have so much to say. I'm kind of like, Trying to think about all the stuff I want to say. I guess I just want to remind everybody that, yeah, you don't have to identify with your challenges, but rather to see them as wonderful teachers and to see all the ways that it's helping you expand and to really discover a lot more about yourself, to really build a deeper relationship with yourself. And sometimes we need those challenges to kind of break us open. So thank you for providing the support and this wonderful, I'm so sorry. I really want to thank all of the wonderful people with the Lupus Foundation of Northern California. Because living well with lupus has been really encouraging for me, and it's offered me the opportunity to finally connect with a lot of people that are experiencing the same kind of stuff as myself. So thank you so much, and you're all so wonderful, and it's really great to see the love that's in this room, and I just hope that you all have a fabulous evening, and thank you so much for this wonderful honor of being the face of lupus for 2020. I hope you all have a wonderful night. Thank you so much.
So thank you, Julie. That was really a wonderful and such an inspirational way to start off this evening. And it really is remarkable to hear the story of someone who's giving back so much more to their community. And we're happy that we can support Julie and enable her to help hundreds of lupus patients through the services that we provide. So thank you, Julie. So as many of you know, we don't just offer our buddy program and our support groups, but we also offer a number of new patient education programs. And these are an important tool for newly diagnosed patients and their families. And this is how our next face of lupus found us and how we found her and all the amazing gifts that she has. So after Hannah DeGroot was diagnosed with lupus, and she and her parents attended one of our new patient education events. And she, at that event, found support and encouragement. Let's hear more from our 2021 face of lupus, Hannah DeGroot.
Hi, everyone. I'm Hannah. I'm from Cupertino, California, and thank you so much for having me here today. I would like to share a little bit about my story with lupus and with the Lupus Foundation of Northern California. As a teenager, I dove into life head first. I loved poetry, history, philosophy, and searching for answers to complex questions. I found solace in outdoor adventure, in backpacking and ocean kayaking, and skiing down Black Diamonds as fast as I could. I aspired to be a film director or congressman, and I was eager to grow up. When I first experienced joint pain and fatigue at age 15, I wondered why these things that once felt so easy suddenly seemed so hard. It wasn't until years later that I learned that I had lupus. At age 19, I developed a headache, which was so painful that I had difficulty eating and sleeping, and I eventually made the decision to leave college temporarily to figure out what was going on. I was determined to get better and went to many doctors, some who dismissed my pain and others who believed me but were unable to provide answers. And finally, after seeing many specialists, I learned that the cause of the headache was due to excess spinal fluid pressing against my optic nerves. And the doctors suggested that this was idiopathic or they didn't know what was the cause, but I decided that I needed a lot more tests and wanted to figure out what it was. And I still remember the day that the test came back and said that it indicated lupus. And upon receiving this diagnosis, at first there was a lot of relief with knowing what it was, but it was also very scary. And there are a lot of words that are used to describe lupus, like chronic and incurable, that are very scary. And so having a foundation like the Lupus Foundation of Northern California to go to during that time and go to the new patient little classes that they did was so important for me to understand what the disease was and also to meet a lot of people with it as well. And so through LFNC's Living Well Lupus programs, they've really helped me through all my good days and my bad days as I returned to school and directed my first short films, which was a great achievement for me after all that I had been through. And they really helped me through difficult times as well. Like I did have to go through chemotherapy a few years ago as well. And meeting the patients through LFNC really helped me see that people with lupus can still follow their dreams despite hardships. And I knew that I could do that too. So now I'm 27 years old and I'm doing a lot better managing my lupus, and I have a lot of support. Yeah, and a lot of the support that I have, I'm so grateful for, but I know that a lot of people don't have the same opportunities within our healthcare system to really get the specialists and all the support that they need to get through it. So that's kind of inspired me to take action in my own life, and I've gotten into politics and trying to advocate to fix our broken healthcare system as well. And who's really been there for me the most was my family, and together we're just such great big supporters of LFNC and an organization that has really been there for us, for our entire family through all this, and let us know that we're not alone and that there are always people rooting for us. And I hope that the other lupus patients know that as well. Thank you.
So thank you, Hannah. That was great words, and really your story is very inspiring, and so thank you for sharing it with us. So the Lupus Foundation is very proud of our support programs. In fact, each of our Faces of Lupus tonight have participated in one of our support services, and a key goal of our foundation is to provide the patient community with the most current information that addresses the pressing issues that affect their everyday lives. This is especially important because lupus is such an unpredictable disease. You can have sudden and acute flares that occur, and it can be especially challenging to attend events. Local support groups can be very challenging to attend. You can't always get out of your house because of the pain that you're suffering from. And you can't always go to a regional educational gathering. But each of our 2022 Faces of Lupus have a long history with lupus, but they've found comfort and help in our local support groups, like the Hangout. So please help me in joining our next Face of Lupus, Gianna Mendez.
Okay. Oh, shorty. Okay. Hello. I'm going to start this off by saying big crowds, not my thing. So if I'm looking at my phone, it's to also avoid looking at my mom so we do not get emotional. First, I wanted to thank the Lupus Foundation for this wonderful opportunity and experience. Ironically, it's always been a dream of mine to get all dressed up and attend a gala-like event, and now I'm currently at one, supporting and encouraging a cause that can directly relate to me. Not to mention presenting a very complex history with lupus itself to those who finally can understand me. A little background for me and my journey: I got diagnosed when I was 9 years old, and it took me for a whirlwind the second it came about. From being told I was also a dramatic young girl by multiple doctors that dismissed me, a disability placard owner at age 19, soccer tournaments in between chemo appointments, allergic chemical reactions to meds, infinite pokes and doctor appointments, days where my body felt it was 1,000 pounds, fluid in my lungs, constant fatigue, I was wiped out. Experiencing all of this can become very overwhelming and discouraging, especially for a young girl honestly just trying to grow up. When lupus was showing my minimal symptoms, it was really easy to dismiss the severity of this disease for a while, especially because majority of my symptoms weren't always visible. One of the most annoying lupus tendencies being that it comes and goes differently for every patient, and some things that were working for other people just weren't working for me. But just like that, even when I was feeling semi like a rock star for that short while, it can creep up and erupt a 5-year flare that with constant pain, more question marks, stress about not stressing, frustration, and everything else. It wasn't until I was about 25 years old where I even decided to be involved and more vocal with the lupus community in general because I wanted to try and start embracing it. I decided to not let it drown me anymore, but the list that I had with lupus brought forward, it wasn't until I finished my most recent 6-year flare that I really felt like there had to be something more I can do and learn. I tried to hide lupus most of my life because I was scared to lose friends or be the sick girl, or when I saw people's reactions the second that I mentioned it, I knew that they just couldn't understand. A big part of me felt like if I never told anybody, maybe it would go away. But we all know the reality of that one. One day in college, there was a young girl crying by herself in the corner at a party, and I couldn't just pass by. She had recently got diagnosed with lupus and wasn't at all chaos. She felt like she was a mess and she didn't know what was going on. Her parents were confused and everything was falling in shambles, or so she felt. That day, I shared with her that I also had lupus, which was one of my first times sharing with a stranger my experiences. And I will never forget her face and the tight hug that followed in ease. I honestly think it was for both of us because for once I was open about it and somebody didn't look at me like I was crazy or an alien or ask me if they were going to get sick too. We kind of looked at each other in agreement and sympathy. I didn't even know her. I knew her all of 10 minutes and we were both crying sitting on the floor. Um, I mean, come on. One of my pills is 18 letters long, and two of them are X and Y. The constant worry of our next bad day for lupus patients can make it easy to feel very lonely and dramatically anxious. But unfortunately, with my younger sister's newest diagnosis in the family, that makes 3 out of 4 of us suffering with this disease. I stay determined to actively keep trying to discover new remedies and share my experiences now with whoever will listen, because that's the only way we're going to get anywhere. Now, with my better headspace, new perspectives, my better health regimen, and more opportunity to hear other experiences, the Lupus Hangout Support Group helped me with everything. With all the medication roulette, hospital stays, physical, emotional, and cognitive damage lupus brings about to every one of its patients, it can be very demanding to keep up with. And like what was previously said, it's not always in everybody's back corner when they have this support system. Having support and love around me is what fuels me and keeps me going. I would like to give a very special thank you to every single one of my medical teams that has helped me throughout the years getting back on my feet, the foundation for hosting this amazing event, my mother for being my best friend, and one hell of a tough cookie for handling 3 loopies under one roof. My father that grounds me and helps me keep going every single day. My little sister that adores me so much that I want to grow up and be the person that she sees. My incredible loving support system from everybody and then my extended family and friends. Thank you so much and continue supporting because we really need it.
So just as a quick aside, I always love events like this because, I mean, especially the last 2 years, it's obviously been very draining for everyone. And I think that having events like this where you have amazing young people like these 2 amazing young women come up and speak and talk about not just the struggles that they've overcome and the courage they have, but also the dedication to service that they have. You know, I heard things about, I want to figure out how to serve the community. I want to figure out, when I reached out to a friend, I saw someone who was suffering. I'm not even a friend, I'm sorry, someone I didn't even know who was suffering, to reach out like that is really remarkable. And those are the kinds of things that, kind of fill up our tanks, right? And when it's so exhausting the last few years. So thank you for, inspiring all of us. So our last person is, and not by certainly no means the least, is a proud papa now. So we're going to have our final face of lupus is actually Gianna's father, Ray Mendez. So come on up, Ray.
Have a little something. I don't know how it's gonna work out, but so anyways, it's blinding, so good I think I can't see you anyways. So hello all. I really couldn't think of a better place to be, honestly. All these smiles here, they just make me feel fabulous because they're not like those everyday how you doing courtesy smiles, but ones that I know how you're doing, and that's why I'm here. And thank you for that. And so with that said, I'd like to thank you for having me, and thanks for being here, So I would like to start off with a ginormous thank you, and even bigger shout out to my beautiful queen, Gina, who has been amazing since, thank you, it's been amazing since the day I met her. I don't even know how to spell the word that's better than amazing, but that's what she has been for me and ours. Through the thick and or the thinned out, she's always been there, like the stars, no matter what, even when the dust settles, she's always been there. So G, thank you. You won't catch me asking many for much, but I am going to ask you guys to join me in recognizing her and others like her who are not rocks but mountains for others, for their family and friends. So thank you. I'd like to recognize Gina. So like I said, she's all that. So we had our princesses, Gianna and Juliana. And so with Gina together, that makes my G unit. So I'm already winning the way I see it. And so for me, I've been known to be a talker, but not usually about myself. But this I'm going to share so I can get my message out. Before I got into the car with the G unit, my lupus journey started in high school. At a time when I thought I was a star, benching like 4 plates, starting on every team I was on. I was physically crushing it, And then the chinks in my armor started with some blotches on my scalp. And, but it didn't slow me down, so I really didn't pay it no mind, even though I was always thinking about it because no young G wants some spots on his head, And so after more than a few guesses by my primary to figure it out, we went in to get a biopsy and discovered I had lupus. Now it was fact, but still a mystery. So now I have treatment, but still wasn't accepting the situation. I was a star, right? And now it's hard to remember everything from 20, 30 years ago because I've had lupus for over 30 years. But I went on doing my thing, ignoring the situations because I felt good. I guess I was trying to walk it off like as if things would go away, but it didn't. At a family reunion, I fell out, ended up in the hospital for 40 days, lost 70 pounds, came out, couldn't even make it up the stairs, even do 3 push-ups. And, it was a wake-up call time. So my grandma was brought in to feed me grandma style. I gained my weight back, but it was the wrong kind of weight. So I then joined the wrestling team at the JC, got into shape, taking my meds. Things looked better, only to fool myself because I got back into star mode, celebrating life like most do in their 20s, but most don't have a medication regimen, and those don't mix. So I had more than a few setbacks and flares. There's more than a few pics of me during that time that I'm not proud of me being a hard hit. It's because I was a hard hit. But now I'm a father at this point, and it's time to clean my act up. So eventually, I got to a better place with my lupus. And then my daughter is diagnosed with it. New chapter in my life, you know, looking at it from the side. Of course, I did all I can for her, and everything became for real. No way was I going to allow her to be a hardhead about this. And she has shared her journey. But now my newest chapter is my youngest was just diagnosed in December, and her journey has just started. Of course, off the bat, I laid out what not to do because I know from experience all about that. So my message is don't be a hardhead about this. I already been there, done that. It doesn't work. And no, lupus won't make your world smaller. Still do whatever you want, just sometimes differently. So go around flexing and let it be known that you have lupus. It doesn't have you. And I'd like to move on and say, you know, there's so much more to my story, like some have said, but that's just a little bit of where I'm at, what I'm doing. And but I'd really like to say thanks to the Lupus Foundation for having me and for the new confidence through their lupus support group. You know, I never met another with lupus before I joined with my daughter. And now our world is bigger and better. Some time ago, as she mentioned in college, she decided to join the lupus hangout group. And like I said, I had never met anybody without lupus, so I was there for quite a while. Not only was I 1 out of 10 that get it as a male, but I didn't really know any lupus patients. And, you know, we have gained a new confidence, like she mentioned, from the lupus hangout group. And now I've been asked to, and I will start a men's lupus support group. And I'm going to go ahead and start running that whenever we get a chance. And for the Lupus Foundation. And like I said, I've been known to be a talker, so maybe some of my words can be put to use for once. And so, you know, that's it. The rest is from here on out. But for those of you with lupus, you know, stay away from those complexes. Let it be known out there that you have lupus. Nothing to worry about. We can flex with the best of them. Like I told my daughters, you know, a sick you is better than some people's best. You know, so don't worry about nothing and go forward. Stay strong. There's flex out there. Thank you. All right. Yeah, let's do it.
All right, I love that one. I'm going to steal that. Rocks, not rocks, but mountains. So there's a lot of mountains in that family, some really strong mountains. So thank you so much for sharing your story with us tonight. So I'm going to turn it back over to Sierra Knight, who is going to take us to the auction, I think, next. So thank you.
Can we have another round of applause? Those stories, you guys really spoke from the heart. I have the pleasure of sitting at the table with 3 of the 4 faces and just speaking to them. You guys are just such awesome advocates. I mean, you're so willing to share your story, and it's so important to not only have that support, but also that knowledge to help you just navigate everyday life. So hearing those stories, they really motivate us to make a difference. And there is something that each of us can do to help make a difference. We want to start by welcoming who I think is the star of this evening, the auctioneer. We're going to have Lauren and Relly from the P.O. Rhoda Group. This is an amazing group of people who have conducted our paddle raisers and live auctions since our first Purple Ribbon Awards. We are incredibly thankful to have your return, and we're going to get our auction underway. And this is, of course, to support those here in this community, so a very important next couple of minutes.
First off, thank you, Sierra. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event. What a beautiful building. What a beautiful night. Appetizers are flowing. We're having some wine, some cocktails. We're having an amazing dinner, and it's amazing to be at this fabulous venue. Thank you again to all the faces of lupus patients for your powerful words tonight. Stories like yours are what inspire us to keep coming back year after year. Your stories are a great example of how people count on the Lupus Foundation of Northern California and its resources for education, support, advocacy, and most importantly, for the hope that they are not alone. And the Lupus Foundation counts on you, this community that's here tonight. And from patient programs like Living Well with Lupus, office hours with Dr. Parsa, videos to health conferences, from support groups to the Lupus Buddy program, the Lupus Foundation of Northern California and patients like the patient from tonight count on you to help them conquer lupus, not just time, not 1 hour at a time, not 1 minute at a time, their entire lives. That is why we are asking you as a community tonight to open up your heart. Get your Givey app ready. Help, raise your hand now, and one of our volunteers will come by and help you. For this portion of our evening, when I call out the amount you'd like to donate tonight, you can also click on the funding amount in your Givey app, or you can raise your paddle, number which is printed on the back of your program. If you do raise your paddle, make sure drop by the checkout area before you leave to complete the Fund a Need payment before you go. Don't forget, for those of you that are watching at home tonight, you can also join in. Just click in on the Fund a Need amount in your Givey app. On behalf of Julie, Hannah, Gianna, and Ray, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Here, I want to tell you something. This is really a personal thing for me. I have a daughter that suffers from autoimmune, so I understand the trials, the tribulations that these families go through on a personal level. So for me, I'm ready to dig deep, dig often, and dig a lot tonight for this foundation. You know what the greatest thing is here tonight as a community? We get the opportunity to seize the moment. Here in the present, we have the opportunity to change so many lives of the future. And that's what we're going to do tonight. So we're going to start out with a Fund a Need tonight, ladies and gentlemen, and we're going to ask for a lot of money. You know what, though? This is what's going to get it going. So tonight, we're going to ask if anybody's financially or capable enough of donating $10,000 tonight to the Lupus Foundation. Is there anybody here tonight that would generously donate and start us off? We need one leader, and we hope the rest, or at least a few, will follow. Right here, $10,000 donation. Bidder number 1. Give them a nice round of applause, everybody. Thank you for your generosity. Is there anyone else tonight that would like to follow his lead and generously donate $10,000 tonight for the Lupus Foundation? Is there anyone else in the building tonight? Anyone else? Fair enough. How about a $5,000 donation tonight? This would cover the cost of the lupus health conferences, including the Spanish language. Right here, Rally. Bidder number 1, 2, 3, $5,000 donation. Give them a nice round of applause, everybody. Thank you so much for your generosity. Is there anyone else here tonight generously wanting to donate $5,000 for the Lupus Foundation tonight? Remember, all you have to do is raise your bidder paddle. For those of you that are home, go ahead and put it on your Givey app. Of course, some people want to be nonchalant and not be recognized. That's okay. Do it on your Givey app. $5,000 donation tonight. Anyone else in the building tonight? All right, fair enough. $2,500 would send one advocate to Washington, D.C. to speak for all lupus patients during the annual Lupus Advocacy Day. Right here. Thank you, sir. Woo! That's bidder number 2. Bidder number 2 is generously donating. Sir, bidder number 12. Thank you guys so much for your generosity tonight in support of the community. In the back, thank you, ma'am. Bidder number 54 is generously donating. Right back there, bidder number 43 is also generously donating $2,500 tonight. Who else wants to donate $2,500 tonight for the Lupus Foundation? Is there anyone else in the building? Don't be shy. All right, fair enough. How about $1,000 donation tonight? Anybody? All right, we're going to have a lot of people at $1,000. Bidder number 7. Sir, thank you so very much for your kindness and your generosity. Bidder number 76, $1,000 donation. Hey, we got the $1,000 party table right here. We're getting a little hey, hey, hey. Bidder number 30, generously donating $1,000 tonight. Bidder number 31, thank you so much. Bidder number 28. Also, man, I'll tell you what, it's almost like the Beyonce table. Where are the ladies at? All the ladies at. Put your hands up, hands up, hands up. Bidder number 22 is also generously donating $1,000 tonight. This helps us with our Lupus Buddy program for 1 month. Anyone else want to do $1,000 donation tonight on behalf of the Lupus Foundation? We didn't forget you. Right here, bidder number 3. Thank you so much for your $1,000 donation tonight. Thank you so much. Anyone else tonight generously want to donate $1,000 tonight? Anyone else? All right. How about a $500 donation? This is going to sponsor a newly diagnosed patient family education class for 10 to 15 patients in person to learn skills for living with lupus on a daily basis. I like it. Bidder number 8. Don't be late. Bidder 8 is in. Thank you. All right, bidder number 17. Thank you for your generosity. $500 donation tonight. Lucky bidder number 13 is in the house. Thank you, sir. $500 donation. I see right back there, rally bidder number 137. Pardon me. Don't be. Bidder 137 is generously donating. Bidder number 141. Thank you for your generosity tonight. $500 donation. You want in, young lady? All right, thank you. Bidder number 136 is also generously donating. Bidder number 126. By the way, sir, I want to borrow that jacket when you're done with it, okay? I saw that earlier. I was like, dang, that jacket is fly. All right, bidder number 139. Thank you. $500 donation. Sir, thank you so much. Bidder number 46. Give them a nice round of applause, everybody. $500 donations tonight for the Lupus Foundation. Is there anybody else tonight that generously wants to donate $500 tonight? Fair enough. $250 would sponsor a patient to attend the Lupus Research and Treatment Conference. All right, we already got hands up all over the building right now. Bidder number 25, $250 donation. Thank you so much. Bidder number 125, thank you, $250 donation. Bidder number 36 in the back, thank you so much for your generosity. Bidder number 37, also a $250 donation tonight. We're changing lives right here and right now. Bidder number 34, also generously donating $250. Whoa, hey, tell you what, I'm going back to this fireman table back here. Things are starting to feel hot, hot, hot. Bidder 54, thank you for your generosity tonight. $250 donation. Bidder 47, thank you, folks, for your generosity tonight. You're helping so much. Anyone else tonight want to generously donate $250 tonight? Yes, we do. We got more. We got, like Billy Idol, we got more. Bidder number 5, thank you. $250 donation tonight. Is there anyone else? Pardon me, sir, I don't want to bump you. $250 donation tonight. Bidder number 127 is also generously donating $250 tonight. Anyone else? $250? All right, at our last level of the evening, $100 would keep our community educated on recent lupus news and event throughout our digital communications for lupus. $100 donation tonight. There's got to be a bunch of you. Bidder number 117. Sir, thank you for your generosity. $100 donation tonight. Bidder number 15. Thank you so much. $100 donation. Bidder 112. Sir, thank you very much. $100 donation tonight. Bidder number 63. Sir, thank you for your generosity. $100 donation tonight. Come on, let's keep those paddles going, everybody. It's a $100 donation tonight. Anyone else here tonight for $100? Anyone else? Remember, on your Givey app, for those of you at home, don't forget to contribute. Bidder number 26. Hey, she already donated earlier at a different level, and she's given another $100. Thank you so much for your $100 donation tonight. Anyone else? Last chance, $100 donation tonight. You know what? Thank you so much to everyone who donated. And thank you again to Julie, Hannah, Gianna, and Ray for sharing your stories. Thank you to every lupus patient out there who is fighting their own battles and telling their own stories. Now, guess what? We're to the main event. Now it's time to have some fun. All right? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is auction time tonight. Now, I have one favor and one favor only tonight. I want you to raise your hand in the air and wave it like you just don't care. All right, with that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, package our first auction item of the night is experiencing a full week of family fun or a romantic getaway with your choice of a winter or summer getaway in beautiful Lake Tahoe. Now, I want to let you know you have three choices on where to stay: up in the mountains, or in the Olympic Village Inn, or the Ridge Resorts down by the lake at Tahoe Beach and Ski Club. This trip includes a one-bedroom studio for 7 nights, and you have 3 full years to redeem it. Bid it on down. Where do you want to stay? Anybody interested in this package? If you are, put your hand up real quick. Bid it on down. Sir, light it up right here and right now. We're going to open it up. Who wants to generously donate $1,500 tonight? I'm at $1,500 right here. Who wants to be $2,000 tonight? I'm at 15 bid. $1,500. How about $1,600 tonight? I'm at 15 bid. You're in. $1,500. $1,600. Everybody. I'm at 15 bid. $1,500. $1,600. I'm at 15 bid. You're in at $1,500. Remember, we're talking Lake Tahoe, 1-bedroom studio for 7 entire nights. Gentlemen, ladies, let's light it up. $1,005 is bid. I'm at $1,600 going once. Whoa, 16 bid. We got it. Gotta be $1,700, ma'am. Now, I want to let you know, if you read the fine print at the bottom of your program, you're not only allowed to bid one time during the live auction, it's got to be at least twice. 16 bid, 17, we do take pearl necklaces on trade as well, just so you know. I'm a 16 bid, 1,700. The El Capitan, you're in right now. I'm a 16 bid, 1,007. 1,700, one more time, got it. 1,800. I'm a 17, 18, 18, got it. 1,000. Hey, we got backdraft here tonight. I think that's Kurt Russell, everybody. I'm an 18, 19, 1,008. $1,900. Whoop, we're gonna do it. $2,000, $2,100. I'm a $2,000 bid. 20 bond, $2,100 I'm a 2,000 bid. Anyone will be $2,100 tonight. I'm a $2,000 bid. 20 bond. Remember, this is all for the foundation sensation. Bid it on down. Would you do $2,000 for a trip like our Capitan in the back if I can get you one at $2,000 and help out Lupus tonight? I'll tell you what, this is what we're going to do. Sold $2,000 to bidder 55. Please give them a nice round of applause. Hey, guess what though? We're going to sell another one. Sold $2,000 right here. Bidder number 22. Give them a nice round of applause, everybody. All right, our next live auction item of the night. Auction item is up next, ladies and gentlemen. Bid it on down. So many opportunities to give. We're talking 2 nights in Pacific Grove. Now, I'll tell you what. Jay, CV Remley, where are Jay and Simi at? Are they here tonight? Hey, let's give this family a nice round of applause for this generous donation tonight. Thank you so much for your generosity. Appreciate it. If you're ready for a quick trip to beautiful Pacific Grove, you can enjoy gorgeous sandy beaches, the oldest continuously operating lighthouse on the West Coast, maybe a monarch butterfly habitat sanctuary, and more. This beautiful home has 3 bedrooms. It sleeps up to 6, a gorgeous kitchen and living space. Ladies and gentlemen, let's rock, let's roll. Bid it down, started out tonight. $200, $300. I'm at $400, $500, $500, $500, $600. I'm at $600 right here. $700 tonight. Now I got $600 right here. Gotta be $700, sir. I'm at 778 in the back. Got it. Now I took $800 here, sir. I've got to be $900 this evening. 888 10 to the Vatican paid 9. Got it. $1,000, sir. I'm at 9. Remember, American Express, Visa, MasterCard. Never leave home without it. I'm at 9 bid. $1,000 bid. Got it. $1,100. 10 to the bid. 11 a bid. 1,002. 1,003. You've got to be. I'm at 13. Got it. 1,400. 1,500. I'm at 14. $1,500. Ma'am, you just bid it on down. 15 bid. Got it. By the way, I like that bow tie. I'm at 15, 16, 10 to the bid, 1,700, 1,700. I'm at 16 bid, $1,700 tonight. I'm at 16, 17. Got it. $1,800. Got it. I'm at 18 bid, 10 to the $2,000 tonight for the Lupus Foundation. I'm at 18 too. Got it. $2,200, sir. Got it. 10 to the bid, 22 bid. Got to be 23. I'm at 2 bid, 3. Well, I don't know. Hey, sir, if I can we do it? I got $2,200, and he's telling me if you want to do 2 of them, we can raise $4,400 tonight. Well, you better. I'm at 22. He'll love it at Levitt's if he doesn't. Let me tell you, I'm at 22. We can do it. Thank you so much. Sold $2,200. Bidder number 46 tonight. Bing it a bang, bing it a bang, bing it a bang. Boom! Sold $2,200. Bidder 141. Bidder 141. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, our next live auction item of the night, we only have one thing to say. Aloha. Tell her to the video right here. 5-night stay at a luxury condo in the Big Island of Hawaii. Have an amazing, relaxing week at the Waikoloa Beach, Hawaii, with a whole family or 3 friends. This gorgeous villas, it comfortably houses 4 people. All right? We're talking chocolate, macadamia nuts, sea breeze, sun time. Open it up tonight. $1,000 donation tonight, ladies and gentlemen, for Hawaii. 1,000 bid, 1,500 tonight. I'm $1,000 bid right here. 1,500. Now, sir, I'm gonna tell you something. You bid first, but I'll tell you what. I gotta be a gentleman and take this young lady's bid in the back first. 1,500. Gotta be $2,000. Hey. We take Rolexes on trade too, especially the platinum edition, sir. I'm at 15, $2 grand, got it. I'm at $2 bid. 25, got it. 3,000, I got 2,500 here. $3 grand. $3,500 tonight. $3 grand bid. I'm at 35, got it. $4,000, sir. I'm at $4 bid, 45, 4,500 tonight. I'm at $4 bid, 4,500 going once. $4,500 going twice. I'll tell you what, I got $4 right here. I'm gonna find out, man. For the Lupus Foundation, sold $4 bidder 126. Aloha. $4 for Lupus. I can get you to Hawaii too for an entire week. Boom, sold $4 bidder 51 is also going. $8,000 tonight. Yeah. All righty then. All right. All right, now we're doing some work. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our next live auction item of the night. We only have a couple opportunities left. Bid it on down once again for the Lupus Foundation. We're going to bid it. Explore. We're going to explore beautiful, I believe, Monterey next. I got my paperwork all mixed up right now, but that's all right. I tender to bid it. Yes, it is a Monterey. Now, ladies and gentlemen, plan a quick trip to Monterey. The vacation package includes a one-night stay at the Spindrift Inn. You can enjoy some olive tasting. You can visit the famous Monterey Bay Aquarium and rent a kayak or bicycles for the day for some exploring. Our donor tonight is at home. Carol Sieben Morgan, thank you for your generosity. Hope you're having a good time at home, relaxing, maybe in your recliner on your couch, having a nice glass of Chardonnay or maybe some Cabernet Sauvignon. Thank you for your donation. Open it up tonight. $100 donation bid. Got it. 200. 300 tonight. I'm at $200 bid. Tender to the bid to get 3. Got it. 400 now. I'm at 4 bid 5. $500. Got it. 600. 600. 600. Sir, you're out right now. I'm at 600 bid in the back. $700 tonight. I'm at 600. 600. 7. 6. 7. 7. Thank you. $800. I'm at 7. 8. 8. 8. By the way, your smile had me at hello. I'm at 7. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. You got a great smile, young man. Tender to the bid to get 800. $800. Got it. $900. I'm at A bid 9 to 9. Got it. $1,000 tonight. Tender to the bid again. I got 9 in the front. We're looking for $1,000 tonight. I'm at 999. Tender to the bid again 910. Don't look at him. We got to look over here. $1,000 donation. I'm at 9 bid. $1,000 once. $1,000 twice. I'm a 999, tender to the bid again, $900,000, get dollar, be the dollar, save the dollar, bid it and butt it and bing it, rip it and grip it and rock it and roll. Hey, we came to play right here and right now tonight. I'm a 9999910. Boom, boom, ba boom, ba boom. We got that. Boom, boom, boom. Sold 900 right here. Bidder number tonight is bidder number. Oh, sorry, ladies and gentlemen, it's Bond. James Bond, bidder number 007. 007 is in the building. All right. Our next live auction item of the night. It's for a night stay at 4 of our luxury Mexico resorts for 2 adults and 2 children. It's a collection of 5 lavish resorts and various curated vacation experiences located throughout Mexico's most beautiful landscapes. Boasts high-end amenities, comfort-filled accommodations, and the best service in Mexico. Your master room features a king-size bed or 2 double beds, a bedroom with a jacuzzi tub, TV, Wi-Fi, and a private terrace for a beautiful view. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. The 5 places you get to pick from are absolutely fabulously amazing. We're talking Nuevo Vallarta. We're talking Riviera Maya, Acapulco Luxury Resort, Los Cobos, Puerto Penasco. Now, I'm going to tell you something. This güero, I hablo español muy poquito. Números, perfecto. Dos X modelo tequila, no problema. So bid it on down. Open it up if you want to go to Mexico. Start it out. $1,000 donation tonight. 1,000. Now 1,500. Got it. Amiga? I got 1,500, 2,000, 2,500, amigo, $2,500 for you. I'm at 2,500 bid, gotta be $3,000, 3,000. I'm at $3,000, got it. 35, 3,500, amiga. I'm at $3,000 bid, tender to the bid, get $3,500. We have $3,000 bid. 35 is bid, gotta be 4,000, amigo. $4,000 tonight. I'm at 35,555. We're talking margaritas, tequila, Dos Equis, Modelo, Corona. We're talking limes. You bet. 35. How about $3,600 tonight? I'm at 35,500. $3,600. 3,600 bid. Got it. 3,700 now. Rally. I'm at 3,700. Whoop. 37, 3,800, amigo and amiga. I'm at 37, 8. Skate. Don't be damn late. We got a bid 38, young man. I'm at 7, 8, internet. Tender to the bid, 37, 8 once. $3,800 twice. I'm at 37, 7, get paid, 8. Enter the bid, 37, 8. I'll tell you what. 38. I think that's a maybe. I mean, oh, hey, she's already laying on the beach drinking that damn margarita already. I'm at 37, 38 under 38 under dollar, good dollar, no. Bing it a bang, bing it a bang, bing it a bang. Boom. So 3,700 buys, bidder 1, 2, 5. Bidder 1, 2, 5 tonight. All right. I tell you what, we have one buying opportunity left tonight. Once again, it is our instant wine cellar. Now, I'm going to tell you, right here, this Schmecky 24 compressor wine cooler refrigerator will store your wine in correct environment with consistent temperature. And not only does it come with a wine cooler, but we're going to give you 24 bottles to create an instant wine cellar. I looked at some of these wines. I'm talking Rombauer. Delicious, man. I'll tell you what, I love me some Rombauer. Francis Coppola, the Tamarack Cellars, Barrel Burner, Chalet Slane, Limited Barrel. I'll tell you what, let's open it up tonight for the Lupus Foundation. $500 donation tonight. I'm at $500 right here. $600, 600. I'm at 555, 600, 600, 600, 76767. 800. I'm at 8. Got it. $900 tonight. I'm at 8. You're in. Rally at 800, 900. Got it. 1,000 bid. 1,100, 1,200. I'm 11, 12. I'm 11 on bid. Now, ma'am. Well, you know what, though? I didn't forget about her. I know she's got at least $2,500 to donate tonight because she already bid on an item. I'm 11 bid, 12. Rallies in. $1,100. 12 in the back. 1,300. I'm at 12 bid. Pardon me. 13. Lights, camera. Action. 12 is bid. $1,300, sir. I do appreciate everything you did do, though, to help. I'm at 12. I didn't forget you, sir. I'm at 13. Come on, Magic Mike. 1213. $1,200 bid. Anybody want to be $1,300 tonight? I'm at 1,200 bid. 1,002, 1,003. 24 bottles of wine. Enter the Vidiga 13 once. Got it. $1,400 now. I'm at 13, 1,003. Gotta be $1,400. I'm at sir, that means she wants you to bid. I'm just letting you know. 14 bid. Got it. 1,500. I'm at 14, $1,500. Sir, we're talking Rombauer, Francis Ford Coppola, 1,500, sir. Got it. 15 bid. $1,600. I'm at 15, 1,005, 1,006. Yes, she did. Enter the divot. Sir, just because you said no, I ain't taking no for no damn answer tonight. I'm at 16, 1,006. Enter the divot. I'm at $1,700. Good dollar. Be the dollar. Say the dollar. Bid it and bud it and bing it and bang it. Come on. Enter the divot. 17 once. 17 twice. Hey, you know what, though? He generously donated on a bunch of items tonight. Give him a nice round of applause, everybody. I'm a 16, 17, 16. Hey, I just want y'all to know the after parties at this house right here sold 1,600 buys. What bidder number tonight? Bidder number 61. Bidder 61 tonight. I'm going to tell you something. It was an honor, truly, and a pleasure to be here tonight. On behalf of myself, on behalf of my dad, Mr. Raleigh Piorota and the Piorota Group, thank you for having us tonight. We appreciate all your generosity and all your donations. It's so good to see everybody in person, online at home as well. On behalf of Elvis, who's leaving the building, thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, I forgot. Sierra's back.
Wow. Who's taking me to Hawaii? Where are you at? Very, very exciting. A round of applause not only for our auctioneer, but for those of you who made those purchases. Thank you so much. Well, it is now time to celebrate the namesake of this evening, the Purple Ribbon Awards. A little bit of celebrating back there. Tonight, we are proud to have selected individuals who truly represent the best in our community. Will the board members who will be presenting those awards come forward? Any of the board members? Okay. All right. Sounds good. All right, so we are honored to present the award for outstanding commitment to philanthropy to Jeffrey and Anne Marie Katz. The Katz family have been ardent supporters of the Lupus Foundation of Northern California since 2008. Jeffrey and Anne Marie weren't able to join us tonight, but they are watching from home. Can all wave to them? So our board members will accept their award on their behalf. Next, the Outstanding Commitment Lupus Patient Award. That award goes to Kat Lewis. Kat was one of the first practitioners in the Living Well with Lupus program. She has participated in the yoga classes with Julie, led many learning sessions about healthy eating and how to help your body heal itself, and was a presenter in one of our summer health lupus conferences. She has also just made a new video on daily rituals to nurture your body toward health and healing, which will be posted soon. Please welcome Dr. Kat Lewis for the Purple Ribbon Award for Outstanding Commitment to Lupus Patients. Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much. Actually, I feel like the ones who should be honored are really the staff of the Northern California Foundation, Lupus Foundation. They do such good work in organizing all of this and all of this. And I'm so grateful that I can share what I know to help people. I myself had to struggle with an autoimmune condition that I was able to heal myself. And so that's one thing that I really want everyone to know is that these are just conditions. And that means conditions change. And so when you know that there's this potential out there that exists where you feel yourself healed, then the fact that you can imagine it means that that potential exists for you. Thank you.
Our next award is for Outstanding Community Service. This goes to Corrine Boazna. Corrine embodies the spirit of philanthropy and volunteerism. She has been a volunteer for the LFNC for over a decade. She created the online medical article library that consists of over 200 document sources, assisted in the preparation of annual financial audits and tax returns. Tons of fun there, but very necessary. She's also created, implemented financial policies and cost-efficient business solutions, facilitated new patient education classes as a certified instructor, and performed administrative assistance for events like the Outrun Lupus 5K, as well as the Purple Ribbon Awards Gala and Lupus Health Conferences. Corinne is watching from home tonight, but sent in a video.
Good evening. I'm sorry I'm not able to be with you all in person tonight. I am honored to be presented with this award. When I was introduced to the Lupus Foundation of Northern California a decade ago, I was immediately impressed with the organization. They provide so many valuable services for patients, but also to the friends and family. They understand this is a disease that affects everyone who loves the patient. It affects the community. It has been a privilege for me to be even a small part of assisting the LFNC help people to not only live with lupus, but to live well with lupus. Thank you for this honor, and I look forward to continuing to work with you for years to come.
Thank you for the many volunteer hours you have done, and we will accept the award on your behalf. And the Lupus Foundation is especially proud to give out this final award for the evening, as the award itself and its recipient represent the essence of this foundation's work: exceptional and outstanding commitment to research and treatment. This year, we are awarding the Purple Ribbon Award for Outstanding Commitment to Lupus Community through Research and Treatment to Dr. Thomas Bush. Dr. Bush is certified by the Board of Rheumatology and Internal Medicine. Dr. Bush received his medical degree from the Stanford University School of Medicine. He then completed his residency in the Department of Medicine at the University of Washington. Currently, Dr. Bush also had a long distinguished connection with the lupus community. He served on the Lupus Foundation of Northern California Education Committee from 2000 to 2008, has peer-reviewed medical journals that deal with lupus, and is the author of numerous studies and publications. He has been a frequent presenter at our lupus health conferences, as well as those Lupus 101 videos. Please welcome Dr. Thomas Bush for the Purple Ribbon Award for Outstanding Commitment to Research and Treatment.
Well, thank you very much. It's been my honor to serve patients. I worked at Valley Medical Center, the county hospital in San Jose, for 35 years. And I have two quick comments. One is that I wouldn't have been able to do it without the support of my wife, Grace, who's here. Had a lot of long hours. We met long before I had aspirations to go into medical school, so she was able to support me through that. The other comment for all the patients out there is that when I started my practice 35 years ago or so, I probably had 4 medicines to treat lupus. When I finished my practice about 2 years ago, maybe 5 medicines to treat lupus. But on the horizon, there's another 5, 6, 7 really promising medicines that will probably be available very shortly. These would be a real revolution in the treatment of lupus that really speaks well for the patients. And the Bay Area Lupus started the Bay Area Lupus Foundation when I was first recently, but Lupus Foundation also will be there to help and promote these new treatments that are going to be really beneficial, I think. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Bush, and a round of applause for all of our honorees. So it is clear you all are a very fun, energetic, and obviously a very, very generous group of individuals. So please make sure you stop by the registration table to give them their credit card if you've made any big purchases. And you can also pay for those silent auction items through that GIVI app on your phone. And as we begin to wind up for the evening, not down, but up, I want to invite Doug back to have a few final words.
All right, I don't want to hold things up too long because let me tell you, you're in for a treat. The band that's going to play is a lot of fun. I've been to several of their shows, and they are amazing. So you're going to have a great time, so please stick around. They'll be dancing, they'll be drinking, whatever you want to do. Come on, have fun. So, but before we get there, I have to say some thank yous. It's really important. So I want to start with 2 really special people who worked so hard to make this night possible. So if I could have Lori Day, and Maggie Madueño. Maggie, come on up, please. These two are the heart and soul of the Lupus Foundation of Northern California. So really appreciate their tireless work on this event and all their efforts for patients. So thank you again. I want to also thank several volunteers. There were some amazing volunteers who greeted you tonight at the front desk. They were incredible, smiling, so friendly, getting you through the app. Our first time with that. Thank you for your patience. So it was really amazing. Amir, Ross, Carlos, and Jim, and the amazing staff here at the Corinthian Room. Thank you so much. You were amazing. You made it a great night. Thank you. I do want to take a quick second to recognize my fellow board members. So I'm going to ask them to stand up really quickly. I promise, no speeches or anything. So if I get Jay Remley, the amazing donor of the Pacific Grove House. Silon Lee, back there, amazing. Sorry, I should have said Dr. Silon Lee, absolutely incredible. Our presenters of the great awards, Kirsten Maeda and Deirdre Baptista. Woo-hoo! The fun tables right over there, exactly. And also Carol Stephen Morgan, who could not be here tonight, but she's another amazing board member who contributes so much to what we do. So thank you. One more quick thank you, by no means a small thank you though, to Sierra Johnson. Thank you again so much. Really, I know it's a late night. You work hard, and this is something that you do way above and beyond. So thank you so much. Really appreciate it. One more hand for our honorees, Jeffrey and Anne-Marie Katz, Kat Lewis, Kareem Bolanosa, and Dr. Thomas Bush, of course, for all their work and all the giving that they've done and the time and effort they give every day to take care of our amazing lupus patients. So thank you to them as well. And also our sponsors, please look at your program. I'm not going to go through every name, but thank you so much for all the sponsorship, all the time, and all the money, and all the things amazing that you did to make this event possible. So thank you so much. And just so you know, I mean, I don't have an exact number. Again, we're working on it. We've got the app, we've got the live bidding, so it's a little crazy, but based on what we know so far, I think we raised over $70,000 for lupus tonight. So thank you so much. All right, so I am not going to hold it up any longer. We're going to have an amazing band play. Please drink, dance, have a great time. We're really happy you joined us. Thank you so much for coming tonight.